by using this list. So it basically it's going to be give as uh, filtering the results. That's all. So if you want to multiplications of the 5, you can also go with some logic, right? Obviously. So if you give that logic by using lambda function and the filter, so it will going to be give as multiplications of the 5 by using this list only. Yeah. So similar way you can also do with strings also. So if you want to start with s, or if you want starts with or ends with, you have to write that logic here. If you want ends with means you can write some kind of indices. Here we are using start means because of the 0, it is going to be started, right? Obviously all the strings. So whatever the strings starts with s, it's going to be give as whatever the strings in the list we have, like standard, super, and science. So this will going to be helpful in terms of pre-processing steps, because some of the keywords may also involve to compute I can say tokenization mechanisms. And also we will going to be analytic way of thinking in terms of most most renewed concepts or most renewed text or words, to get to know about the some kind of analytic way of thinking, right? So that's how this is going to be helpful in the NLP side. Filter and the lambda is obviously a good way to learn. I can say you have to practice more of these examples so that you will better comfortable with this. So map is also one of the major reasons, because it's going to give as some kind of mapping operator. So whenever you encounter some of the logic to about, let's say you have to double by using these each list. So you have to double it, like 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 2 4, 3 plus 3 6. You have to double by using the lambda function only, by using this lambda function only. But this going to be assigned to some other list, right? It's going to be assigned. So it's going to be assigned mean you have to map it. You have to map it to the one list to the other list. So that's how the map function, it's going to be keep return to the some other list, or existing list also, modified list, or item going to be modified. So that's how it's going to be. Map is obviously going to be helpful. Similarly, we have also called reduce. We're going to see that one. um, you can also use for the strings wise, as we discussed just now. So here also you can use for to get the capitalize of the words. And a reduce function is also be the same part, I can say, because Python will going to be help us to understand whatever the reduce. So if you want to reduce some of the values, so you don't want to be part of that, I mean, you don't want to be iteratively calling that function to reduce that whatever the elements you have. So let's take some example so that you will understand the reduce function. So here we are going to be use something this list. So you want to reduce it. So how to reduce? By using reduce function. This is a keyword. And yeah, lambda is obviously helpful for the iteration purpose. Here we are declaring x and y. So how what exactly we are going to do means we have to sum of the of all the, I mean, number of the list in the whatever the list we have for 1 2 3 4 up to 9. So this list going to be sum up, and the value going to be given in the store of the result, sum of the list. So it's basically compute all the values. So by using the list you have to be stored some kind of value, right? So that's how it's going to be reduced. And you can also find some largest number and smallest number, and second largest number, second smallest number, by using that reduce. Here you have to mention some kind of logic, otherwise it won't be works out. These are just basic functions to help to analyze it, but you have to write some logic about that, otherwise it may not be happen internally. Yeah, I hope you understood about these concepts and functions, right?